Thanks for that stat. Look, I think it's a great opportunity. Those stats are there and we're aware of them, but at World Cups, it doesn't matter. I think records and previous results go out the window for us. It's a really exciting opportunity to take on the reigning one-day champions first up. So we love any opportunity that we get to play against Australia. It's sort of like our big sister. So yeah, we're really excited about that. And come game day, both teams start on 0. So yeah, again, really excited for the opportunity. I haven't retired. I haven't retired. Oh, are you saying I need to retire? Is that what you're saying? That's okay. It's okay. Whereabouts have you got those stats from? Everywhere? Yeah, look, I think, not sure if you've seen the results from the last 4 warm-up games that we've been playing, but the middle order has been going considerably well. Maddie Green, Izzy Gaze, both scoring hundreds. I know you're probably talking about official one-day matches, but for us, we've built really nicely. We haven't played a lot of cricket, especially one-day format, over the last 6 to 9 months, but it's certainly something that we're aware of. We know that in this competition, especially on some of the wickets that we're going to face over here in India, that run scoring is going to be incredibly important, and it's up to everyone. We can't just rely on the top 4. We need the middle order. There's going to be crucial runs scored by the lower order as well at some stage during this tournament. So I think if you look to the India-Australia series just before this, 400 nearly wasn't enough. So yeah, I think it's really exciting. As batters, we certainly know that we want to take ownership and responsibility of being the ones that do the bulk of the work. And we're really excited to be able to play on wickets like this, which I think are really conducive for scoring runs.
Hi Sophie, Vishal from Cricinfo. I'll remind you of something more positive. It's been less than 12 months since you won the T20 World Cup. Although the lead up into that tournament was not ideal, you had lost 10 matches on the bounce. But the way you beat India in the opening match really set the tone for the tournament. And this time also, like you said, you haven't played a lot of ODIs in the last 6 months, haven't beaten Australia in a while. Somebody reminded you. Do you think beating Australia in the first match could again set the tone for the rest of the league?
Yeah, thank you for providing a positive memory. But yeah, look, I think probably the difference between the World Cup last year and this year is the format, and that you have to play everyone in this format. So I don't think we can necessarily focus on one game. I think for us, every match is going to be incredibly important. Absolutely, we want to start this tournament with a real hiss and a roar and make sure that we come out really strong and aggressive. And the fact that it's Australia that we play first, I think for us, what we keep going back to is making sure that we play our style of cricket. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. So absolutely, everyone wants to win their first game, but there's still a lot of cricket. There's over a month of cricket to be played. So for us, our focus is on making sure that we can execute our skills for long periods of time. Absolutely. We want to beat these Aussies first up and get some points on the board, but it's probably more important for us on how we play that game.
And you saw the ground last night. You came here in the afternoon as well. How do the conditions look? Because nobody has played here before out of all the teams.
Yeah, I guess that's the interesting part of this World Cup is there hasn't been much women's cricket played at many of these venues. And for us here, it's pretty exciting that we get to be part of history as the first women's ODI game to be played here in indoor. So it's going to be a lot of learning on the go here. I think obviously we had a training here last night. I thought the wickets were incredibly flat. Surprise. The outfield looks brilliant, and so for us, it will be really important that we assess how conditions can change over time. Obviously, with a 3 o'clock start, if the sun's out, obviously when the lights kick in, whether the dew comes on board, they're all factors that we need to be aware of. But again, I go back to the fact that we want to focus on our role and our skills. I think sometimes when you can focus on when is the dew going to come or is there a bit of rain around, it can draw your energy away from what you're there to do, which is play cricket. So yeah, absolutely. We're going to have, I guess, open mind, open eyes to make sure that we're, learning as we go. But again, I think that's one of the really exciting things about playing in India, is these conditions are pretty different to what we experience at home. But again, that just adds to the challenge of coming over here and hopefully having some success.
Is everyone fit and available for selection?
Yep. No, they are. We've got one player that's we're just managing at the moment. I'd rather not say who that is, but just one player that we're managing at the moment, but everyone else is going great.
I saw one player's knee was strapped. Is it her?
I think we've got a few players with knees strapped, but we've got a few older people in the team, so there's usually a bit of strapping going around. But look, everyone's been able to train really well. Obviously, we were over in Dubai for a period of time as well. So, on the whole, I think we're really shaping up well.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Talking about squad composition, do we see Flora Nevershine making an ODI debut tomorrow?
Potentially. Yeah, look, she's absolutely a chance. I think we picked her for a reason, obviously having the option of a left-arm off-spinner, but also her batting as well. And the thing that I've probably been really impressed with is her fielding as well. I think she's an outstanding athlete in the field. So I think she'll certainly come into consideration for the playing 11. We haven't yet decided on our final 11. We were sort of waiting to get through this training and I guess, have final discussions around it, but she's certainly an option, just like everyone in the team is an option to be available for that 11 tomorrow.
How important will be the role of spinners in the Indian conditions?
You tell me. What do you think? I think everyone knows that spin is going to be huge over here. I think, especially as the tournament goes on, I think it's going to play a bigger part with I guess, wearing conditions and the pitches getting a bit more use on them. Obviously, in our squad, we're really fortunate that we've got a number of different options with the spin. I think that's, again, a big part of why we selected the squad that we did, because we want to have options throughout the tournament. So, absolutely, I think spin will definitely play a part, but equally, I think it's how players play spin as well. I think that's something that has been a real focus for us in this group, especially the last couple of months, is how we play in these conditions, how we combat, I guess, turning wickets. Oh, look, I think everyone knows how strong Australia is, the depth that they've got. And I guess that's what makes it really exciting, is that you can't count any of them out, that they can all contribute and perform on the day. For us, again, it just goes back to focusing on ourselves. I think if you're spending too much time looking through all the Aussies, it can get in your head a little bit, because they're full of superstars, they've got so much experience, and they're pretty handy cricketers as well. So for us, it's just a case of we know the plans that we want to execute against the team, and it doesn't matter whether it's Australia or India or Pakistan or Sri Lanka. If we execute the plans that we've got in place that we believe are going to be right, I think we can beat any team in this competition. Thanks, guys. Shukri. Did I get that right? Shukri? Shukri. Sorry, guys. I tried.